morning, children. So welcome back to the annual session of a mathematics class. So we are discussing about the quadratic equation. So in the last class I had completed exercise 10.3, so which is word problems. Those situations we should convert into a quadratic equations. Then we should solve this quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. So that is about exercise 10.3. So after completing 10.3, we will go for 10.4. We have some 3 to 4 situations like word problems only. Those word problems you should convert into a quadratic equation. And here it is. Again, it is the nature of roots. So I had explained to you before it's what it is the nature of roots. So we have a quadratic formula x equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay. So in this quadratic formula, the square root part, whatever this is called as the discriminant. This is called as discriminant, right? This is called as discriminant. D denoted by discriminant D. So we will take whole square root. We will take only this b square minus 4ac. Only this b square minus 4ac is called as the discriminant. Okay. This b square minus 4ac is called as the discriminant if that value is less than 0. Less than 0 is negative value. Suppose we are getting inside the square root, we are getting a minus 256. Do we have a square root for the negative numbers? Obviously, we don't have a square root for the negative numbers, right? So that is what we have learned from our earlier classes, right? From our 8, 7, 9, 7, we have learned that we don't have a square root for the negative numbers. Suppose in this value will become the less than 0, that is negative value, then square root of negative value. We don't have a square root for the negative values. So what will happen? So that particular situation doesn't have a solution in the real number system. So that particular situation doesn't have a solution. Or this x is, we don't have a value of x in the real number system. So that is what we have learned in the nature of roots. So if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then we don't have real roots. There is no real roots. If it is equal to 0, then equal roots. There will be two equal roots, equal and real roots. If it is greater than 0, then it is then real roots, distinct real roots. Both are different real roots, right? So there will be a possibility of getting suppose x is equal to 2, 2. So this is equal roots. So when we will be getting the equal roots, if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, then we will be getting a equal roots. Either 2, 2 or 3, 3, 4, 4, 100, 100. Those roots are real and those roots are equal, right? So when we will be getting a different roots, this is 2 and this is 3, this is equal to when b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then we will be getting real roots as well as the distinct real roots. Both are different real roots, right? So if it is less than 0, that is negative value, then no real roots. No real roots. So which is very important that we have learned in nature of roots. So these word problems will be a part of nature of roots exercise, right? So it says 10.4, which is a part of nature of roots. So here what we need to do, is it possible to design a rectangular manhole floor whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 8 meters square? If so, find its length and breadth. So these situations, whether there will be a solution will be possible or not. Is it possible? That means this b square minus 4ac is possible. That is greater than 0 or equal to 0. If it is greater than 0 or equal to 0, then it is possible. If it is less than 0, then it is not possible. In order to obtain b square minus 4ac, we should form the quadratic equation again, right? So for this situation, we should make a quadratic equation again. After finding the quadratic equation, after forming a quadratic equation for this particular situation, we should find out b square minus 4ac. If b square minus 4ac value is equal to 0 or greater than 0, then I can conclude that it is possible. to design a rectangular Mango grove. Suppose if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, that is negative value, then I can say that it is not possible because we don't have real roots. If we don't have real roots, we are not getting a x value. If we are not getting a x value, then what will be defined for the x, either length or breadth? So that value we can't able to define this particular. We can't able to define for this particular situation. So that is the conclusion. So we will discuss about this question now. This is okay. Is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meters square? If so, find its length and breadth. So, can be able to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth. So, length is compared with breadth. Length is compared with breadth. Okay. Now we don't know the particular value of length also. We don't know the particular value of breadth also. We will take in variable unknowns. So, which one we will take as x? So now length is compared with breadth. So first we will take breadth as x. Then we can express length in terms of breadth, right? So one variable will be enough for this. Then they are given area. Area is 800 meters square. So that is according to the question we can write the statement and we can form the equation. It's very easy. So first we will define the breadth because length is defined in terms of breadth. Observe that length is twice its breadth. So if I define the breadth, using this breadth, I can express length because length is twice its breadth. Okay. So let breadth of a rectangular mango grove be x meter. Okay, since area they are given in meter square, I have defined length breadth as x meter. Okay, now let us express length. Therefore length of a rectangular mango grove B will be equal to, okay. So breadth of a rectangular mango grove we have defined as x meter. We don't know the breadth, so that we have defined in unknown, that is x, right? Now we can express the length. Length is twice its breadth. Length is twice its breadth. That means length is equal to 2 times of breadth. Length is equal to 2 times of, twice this is 2 times of, that means 2 multiplied. Breadth is x, that means 2 times of x, that is 2x meter. Okay. So now we have expressed breadth and we have expressed length. We'll use the equation, we'll use the concept what we have given. Area is 800 meters square. So according to the question, area is equal to what? 800 meters square. Area is equal to 800 meters square. What do you mean by area? That is length into breadth. We know that, right? Length into breadth is equal to 800 meters. Let us substitute the formula for the area on the LHS because area is equal to length into breadth. So length for this particular situation, breadth for this particular situation we have defined. So length of the rectangular mango grove is 2x. So let us substitute that 2x, correct? Into breadth of this rectangular mango grove is x. Let us substitute that one also. We will write it as it is. Okay, it's very easy. Now multiply these two because 2x into x. 2x into x, 2x square is equal to 800. 2x square into 800. We will do one thing, we will bring 800 to the LHS. What will happen? 2x square minus 800 is equal to 0. Now this will be the quadratic equation. We will decide that this will be the quadratic equation. Look at the variable. Variable is x. Look at the power, that is highest power of the variable. Highest power of the variable, we are having only one x part, that is x to the power of 2. Okay, here the highest power is 2, so therefore it is a quadratic equation. Of course, it is x term is missing, so that will not make any difference from the quadratic equation. If it is x term is missing also, then also it is a quadratic equation also, right? Because we are having a variable x, the highest power is 2. If there is a variable, then highest power of the variable will become the 2, then it is called as the quadratic equation, right? So definitely it is a quadratic equation. We'll check whether b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 or less than 0 or greater than 0. Okay, we'll go for that. Discriminant b is equal to b square minus 4ac. Before that, we write here a is equal to x square coefficient 2. B is equal to, we don't have b, minus 800 is not a b, which is a constant value, which is constant value since it is c. C is equal to minus 800 because it is a constant part, we don't have a variable here, right? So what is b? That is x term is missing. Okay, what is the general equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now x square we have, that means a is equal to 2. Now x, we don't have x term here. This complete term is missing, that means b is equal to 0. We have a constant term, that is minus 800, which is constant. So it will be a c. Don't take it as minus 800 as a b, right? Now we will substitute this in the discriminant. That is b is equal to b square. B square is 0. 0 square minus 4. A is 2. And then c is minus 800. Okay, so d is equal to 0 minus into, we need to multiply these three, right? So minus into plus minus into minus will become plus. 4 into 8 is 4 into 8 is 8 into 8 64. So double 0 we are having. Okay, 6400 plus 0 will become 6400 only. Now observe that d is equal to 6400, this is plus 6400, which is greater than 0, which is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then definitely we are having a roots, that is real and distinct roots, right? We are having a real and distinct real roots. We are having two distinct real roots. We will find out that distinct real roots because the first question is done. Is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove? Yes, it is possible. Why it is possible? Because we are getting b is equal to greater than 0. If d is equal to greater than 0, discriminant is greater than 0, then we know that we will be having a real and distinct roots, correct? So, since it is greater than 0, it is possible. So, the next question is, if so, find its length and breadth. If so, find its length and breadth. So, since it is possible, here since d greater than 0, is greater than 0, it is possible to design this. It is possible to design a rectangular mango grove. Rectangular mango grove. Okay. Since this is not 0, it is possible to design a rectangular mango grove. So now if so, find its length and breadth. Let us find out the length and breadth. By using the same formula. So we do that using quadratic formula. Using quadratic formula, x is equal to minus b plus r minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Right? So what is b value? B value is 0 minus 0 plus or minus divided by 2. 2 into a value is 2. Okay, let us simplify further. So minus 0 since it is neglected. Now square root of 6400, square root of 64, square root of 64 is 8. Okay, so since we are having 2 0, it will become 0. Now square root of 6400 is 80. That means if you multiply 80 into 80, you will be getting 6400. 0 0 8 0 0 8 is 64. 0 0 is 4, 6400. So the square root of 6400 is 80, right? In the denominator we are having 2 2s are 4. Okay. So since 80 will be divided by 4, 4 1s are 4 2s are 8, 0. So what is that? Plus or minus 20 is equal to plus or minus 20. Now there will be two possible values. That means x is equal to plus 20 or x is equal to minus 20. But what is x? We have taken initially. Look at this. Breadth of the rectangular mango be x meter. So that is breadth. Breadth cannot be a negative value. Breadth cannot be a negative value. Therefore, x is equal to minus 20 is neglected. Okay. So that we can write that. Okay. Since breadth cannot be negative, x is equal to minus 20 neglected. Therefore, x is equal to this minus 20 is neglected because x is x we have defined as breadth of the rectangular mango globe. Breadth cannot be a negative value, it should be a positive value. So therefore it is neglected. So what is the remaining value? X is equal to 20. So that will be the possible value, x is equal to 20. Which means that therefore breadth we have taken as yes, so which is equal to 20 meter. Length, that is we have taken as 2 into x because in the question they are given that length is 2 times the breadth, twice its breadth. So it is 2 times of x, that means 2 into x value is 20, so it will be equal to 40 meter. Now length is equal to breadth is equal to 20 meter, length is equal to 40 meter. So which is the required answer for this particular question, right? So first what we need to do, we need to check the discriminant. First we need to, according to the question, we should form a quadratic equation as usual in the earlier exercise. Here also there will be a situation, for that situation we should form the quadratic equation, right? So after forming the quadratic equation, we should find out the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. Whether b square minus is greater than 0 or equal to 0 or less than 0. So for that we should find out b square minus 4ac. If b square minus is 4ac is equal to 0 or greater than 0, then definitely we are having a solution. The situation is possible. If it is, in case it is less than 0, that is negative value, b square minus 4ac is negative value, then we don't have any errors, that means it is not possible. The situation is not possible. So that is the conclusion. So we are having 3 questions. So in that one question I have completed. So you try to complete the second question, that is determine the present ages. The sum of ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages is 48. So whether this solution is possible or not. First form the quadratic equation for that situation. That is second question. I will do the second question. Exercise. Same exercise 10.4. Second question. Homework. Okay. So it's very easy. What is the given? There will be two friends. Okay. There will be two friends. Sum of their ages is 20 years. 4 years ago. That is before 4 years. that is the question. Very easy. Take let age of first friend be, we don't know that. Only sum is given. Sum of their ages they have given, that is 20. Individual ages they didn't given. So do one thing. Let age of first friend be x. Then age of second friend. Will you take y? No. Why you are taking in terms of y? Because they have given sum of ages they have given 20. That means if one friend age is x, then other friend age will be 20 minus x because they have given the sum, right? So the second friend age will be equal to 20 minus x years. Then 4 years ago, then before 4 years ago, what will be the age of first friend? That means 4 years ago, before 4 years. Present age is x in the sense, before 4 years, x minus 4. Similarly, second friend, present age is 20 minus x in the sense, before 4 years, 20 minus x minus 4. So simplify that. Then the condition is product of their ages. That means before 4 years, whatever the age will be there, take the product, that will be equal to 48. So you will be getting a quadratic equation. In that equation, find the a value, b value, c value, then find out discriminant. Look at that whether it is greater than 0 or equal to 0. If greater than 0 or equal to 0, definitely it is having a solution. Or otherwise, if it is less than 0, then it is not possible. So do that, complete that. Any doubts you can get back to me. So that will be the homework, you have to complete that. Okay. So thank you. We will meet in the next video.